Konnichiwa. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Couldn't I try a new game tonight? It is kind of loud, the music. Into that again. I'll ask other people if I should turn it down or not. But this game is supposed to be like spiritual successor to Heroes of Might and Magic or something like that. So we will see. I liked those games growing up. I played one or two of them totally legally on my computer. 100%. Naughties. And hi Freck. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I got this for free on the Epic Store recently. Hey Nurgle. I'm doing good. How are you tonight? The songs, I'm guessing, are campaigns. I don't know if Tales are DLCs, because it says story missions. Cecilia Stoutheart, the young baroness of the barony of Stoutheart, must face enemies within and without to hold on to her power and protect her people. Stoutheart will stand. In the year 593 AA, young Cecilia Stoutheart rose to baroness after the untimely death of her father. When ore shipments from Barkspur's rich mines go missing, and rumors of bandits are brought to the new ruler, Cecilia leads a small force to investigate the missing resources and restore lawfulness to the barony. Simple, fair, worthy, overwhelming. We'll go with fair, since that's just normal and I don't know what I'm doing.
Something, Onion and I are very say-so, so say-so. We LARP. And we LARP like Sasha.
How do you LARP like Sasha? But hi Seiji, hi HD, I hope you're both doing good tonight. You okay, relaxing after playing Darktide with a friend? Oh, you were doing Orc level missions, so your neck hurts with how much you were focusing on not dying. Whenever I think of Darktide, I think of HD and how cracked they are at it. Literally carry. Singing. Oh. Hi Uchu, how are you doing? When fielding an enemy wielder, you gain the artifacts that they were carrying. Let's see if there's a tutorial or not. Cecilia, the new baroness of the barony of Stoutheart, was on her way to the quarries of Flint Hills. All shipments of stone from the region had stopped, and she was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants and had already sent troops to the region to restore order. But I'm doing well, Uchu. I hope you are too. The map doesn't look too big. Like, literally, it just goes from here to... Oh, no, it's decent sized. Right-click to set a destination for your wielder. Use it again to confirm and move. Left-click to select and inspect. Aurelian Mindstone. Gallows. Death comes to us all, some sooner than others. You gain money. You had missions of multiple bulwarks and crushers showing up in large groups. And you're playing on your Psyker class. A source of power. They're probably just showing me what the different items are. Old Millstone shows the way. +2 movement for 1 turn. Dead Commander. Source of riches. Gergizzle, kudos on your 165 stream streak. I hope you're having a nice night. The dead commander wore Stoutheart colors and the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserve. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against Stoutheart troops was more serious. 900 gold and a dagger. +1 offense. To cut a slice of bread, a strip of meat, or the throat of your opponents. Oh, I have to choose between the two? I saw that blink up there. It looks like it automatically equipped it. You had a good night. You did, however, have to buy RAM today, so you're in pain. I can only imagine. So my guard is 1, my command is 3. Which means you can bring 3 troops with you. And that gives 10% melee resistance. Powers are awarded once they reach level 8, and every 8th level after, they gain a new power. Skills or abilities you gain on level up. Artifacts are equipable stuff you loot. Attributes affect values, movement, view radius, specialization. You were at the end of the level, and I'm not joking, when 9 snipers were camping the stairs on the way out in a large hallway. At that point, I would pay to have a, what is it called, an Ogryn with a shield, because they can literally block sniper shots. It says 100. I wanted to inspect what the creature is. Looted cart. Okay, and that's all I can rest for the move for the day. So you have money, stone, wood, glimmerweave, ancient amber, and celestial ore. And those are the resources you must make to build buildings and recruit stuff. If you played Heroes of Might and Magic, then this game will look similar. We have no more movement, nothing left to build a research and turn in the bottom right corner. I already clicked to do that. And then that typically gives a chance for enemies to move, etc. 800 gold. Tribute to creation. The Corvus Reserves. Some wounded soldiers appear from the forest and snap to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus Reserves, and they had recently seen combat. Hail, Baroness. The Corvus Reserves await your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What is the situation and status at the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles about Milady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at Flint Hills to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. You wish you took a screenshot, because when you saw it, it was basically just an oh god no moment. How well armed. These aren't peasants with tools and knives. They have crossbows and swords, and bannerless knights ride with them. This is no peasant uprising. Someone thinks me weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the laws and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troops. We march for Flint Hills. Okay, so like 5 more soldiers, or footmen, and rangers. Take back the gold mine is optional. Cecilia was no ordinary commander. She was a wielder and could draw upon the essence of her troops to weave mighty spells. +1 creation essence for 1 battle. I assume that ups like my magic. Good to see you got one of those free games I posted. Yes, I appreciate it. The other one I got 2, but we'll see whether I play it or not. This looked just like Heroes of Might and Magic, so it definitely looked appealing to me. Perfect timing for you to mention it. And hi Dar Fox, how are you tonight? Hi Sinful, I hope you're having a good evening. Old camp is a source of power. Soldiers are camped here, their camp can be pillaged for gold, or the soldiers can be recruited when they return. I don't know how much we need the gold yet, because I don't know if they'll give me the base yet. So I'm just going to take the rangers, though I'd prefer to take the gold. And hi Mouthy, I hope you're doing well tonight. Waterfall, resting invigorates the troop, +3 movement for 2 rounds. So there's something there, but we can't go there yet. Rebel militia, simple many militia. Stand down, this mine belongs to the Barony of Stoutheart, it belongs to me. Much better than the other night, how are you? I am doing well. I woke up feeling a little ill, but getting up and moving around made me feel better, so maybe it was just like a low blood pressure or something. It has troops that you have to tend to and get equipment. I would say money is more important. Typically, if it's like Heroes and Might and Magic, you don't have to tend to them. You use the money to hire the soldiers, and you use money to upgrade your buildings and stuff like that. But it looks like my objective is to retake the base in the first place, so I'd rather have the NPCs to fight with. We will do no such thing. You would be wise to go back to your castle and prepare for a storm. There's one coming, I gather. The only storm gathering here is me. Prepare yourselves. You can arrange troops before battle. So I take it the 3 question marks are where enemies are going to be. That's as far forward as they can be. I don't know how far my troops can shoot. It says range 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if I stay back there. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. And see if my big head blocks the NPCs on the screen. It probably does. Right-click to move and attack enemy troops. Left to display their information. During battle, troops take turns to act in order based on their initiative. The barrel has 10 health. I wonder if it can block stuff. Troops confirm 1 ranged attack, then need to reload for a turn. These guys have 50% ranged resistance. I wonder if I should have gone behind the crate. Tesh has a big head because he's smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to move 2 more. And then they're just within range. So I think they might do more damage than my archers, but they have to reload for a whole turn in between. Hi, Seer. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. I could have saved my archers by just letting my soldiers go up and take the brunt of it, I guess. I lost 4 archers. Got 250 gold. Okay, level 2. Troops do 10% more damage. At the start of each battle round, gain +2 order essence. Or unlocks the ability level 4 command, which lets you bring 4 troops with you in your army. I assume I can up my command later. Hi, Pandar. How are you tonight? I might go with just the 10% damage increase. I don't know what the Order Essence does yet, unless it's me casting spells or something like that. Checking in, grabbing streak, then heading out because you generally need to crash. You feel like you've barely slept in the past 2 days. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you do get a wonderful stream and don't sleep and don't feel bad about it at all. We'll see you tomorrow or such. Sleep well. Well, we'll see them tomorrow if they don't go into like 24-hour plus sleep coma. Start of each battle round, +2 order essence. I assume that's for giving orders, so casting spells. You can bring a 4th thing of units, or just 10% more damage. I'm gonna go for the 10% damage for now. Have a good stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and I'm out of movement. Take back the gold mine, and then if this is like Heroes of Might and Magic, yep, 500 gold every round. 900 gold. Oh, it won't let me hit the waterfall yet, because I still had the buff or something like that. Or I can only hit it once. Old battlefield. 20 defense, but -10 offense for 1 battle. Tribute to order. As she touched the old tribute to order, she felt its essence empower her. That power would be needed in the battle's head. +1 order essence for 1 battle. There's no enemy movement because it's the first map, so I guess they just let me explore at leisure. Group of trained soldiers are camped here awaiting orders. Well, I got back the couple that I lost. Kudos on your 235 stream streak, Sinful. 1300 gold, there's 6 footmen, 6 footmen. 6 more footmen. Oh, and now since I have a full stack, they go into the third one. Armor rack. Archer's Gambeson, which gives +4 defense. Shrine of Aurelia. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the known world. Statues of the Empress can still be found spread across Arleon, and many folk speak dreamingly of the golden years of Aurelia. 5 initiative and 1 troop movement for a single battle. 1400 gold. Serious Sasha mods and Pandar are absolutely bombastic, cha-cha-tastic, dynamic, funky, extreme. Nodders. Excuse me. Hi, Hydra. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. So I now have like 3 buffs for 1 combat, so we already knew that we have the advantage against these dudes, but yeah. Barricades and a small force of armed peasants block the road west. You best be gone, young Stoutheart. Flint Hills are free lands now. Free? Free to be attacked by bandits and pillaged by other baronies? Who will protect the people? You? Why not? As you can see, we are quite well armed. I can see that, but I caution you to think carefully before your next actions. Put down your weapons, answer my questions, and I'll be merciful. Or stand unlawfully against me, and my sword will deliver justice. Now, who armed you? One of good intentions. I've seen Stoutheart mercy when the head of old Lord Hammond was sliced off his body. Now turn back. It brings me no pleasure to turn my sword upon my subjects, but unlawful acts will not be tolerated. Stoutheart will stand. Vibin how to be the Great Sasha. The Great Sasha is vibin as he always does, and having a good night. I can do quick battle, but I don't trust it. Because it might guarantee losses, or other times it might not. Casting spells. Your troops generate essence every time they get a turn. Your wielder generates essence at the start of each battle round. Spells can become more powerful through reaching higher spell tiers or by obtaining more spell damage. So your troops give you energy and when they get a turn, and you get it at the start of the battle round. Protection. The Shield of Essence will protect you. Target friendly troop gets +15 defense and +15 spell damage resistance for 1 turn. But it takes 4 essence, which I have 4. Order essence from troops. 1 order essence from commander specialization, 1 from tributes to order, so 6 per round. You missed the chance to praise Cyril, but I hope he's doing well. It looks like he's doing well. Just the fact that, what is it called? He obviously needs to get some sleep. There's only 2 of these guys, so I might just wait with them. There's gain more essence, more spells now available to cast. Target enemy ranged troop does half damage and half deadly range, but it takes 3 of each types of magic. 5 initiative and 1 troop movement, so they can move 1 space faster, and on the turn bar here they get moved up by 5. Pacify. Target enemy troop does less damage. We can't reach them right away. How do I... Well, at least it still attacked. I was like, how do I choose to attack from the upper one? Your troops suffered an attack of opportunity. This attacks when you try to move in or out, through or out of an enemy's control zone. Okay, so when you're basically engaged with combat, you can't move away without instantly being hit by someone. Oh, they have a height advantage because they're up on a rock. Because I feel like I read about that on the main page. Lost 5 soldiers. Well, footmen. 410 gold. I can combine those 2 troops now. Hi, Ren. How are you doing tonight? Burnt building. Wood, stone, gold. And hi, Jed. I hope you're doing well. No survivors remain, but sifting through the ashes gives you some resources. You're EP? Are you going to go to EP early tonight then? 600 gold. One movement, 50 gold. On the one hand, I almost wish I'd gone... Can I get the buff again for this stuff? You're gonna try to take a nap, you think? Not worth it. Unknown threat, walk closer to find out more. I feel like we're not gonna fight them right away. As Cecilia troops approached Flint Hills, a force of well-armed soldiers wearing no barony's colors came out to meet them. Knights at Flint Hills. Knights, archers, you're no ordinary bandit force. I've always wanted to kill a wielder. You won't be the first upstart knight I've defeated. But I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too, Jed. It's a relatively slow night at work tonight. Well, hopefully that gives you more time to do your own stuff. Oh, they have to, like, kill the wheat to get past it? Archers attacks the first enemy moving into your deadly range. And these are the ones that take half damage from ranged. They take half damage from range and received for each step, plus melee. Oh, so if it's like a charging attack, plus 10 melee offense for each step they take. And they're literally called chargers. I knew it. They went right past my soldiers for my archers, so I'm glad I put the defense on them. They might do an opportunity attack. Hi, Wolf Knight. How are you doing today? So I lost half my archers. You excited because your friend, you called her AA, she's making new stickers and underscore and you're excited for it? Nice, nice, nice. It's very nice of them to do. 11 archers and 2 soldiers dead. Is this the first time you played this? Yes. But the game plays a lot like Heroes of Might and Magic, if you know those old games. I played some of them completely 100% legally on my computer when I was young. And as such, I have a standard idea of how some of the stuff works. This is kind of like a spiritual successor when I looked at the Steam page for it. A crowd of peasants led by a village elder come out to greet Cecilia as her force entered the Flint Hills. I have defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now, who among you will tell me what happened? Those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron awaits. You like those styles? Indeed. And none of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden or to Springhold? No, milady. We were afeared for our lives. We sent a messenger to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. Remember this moment the next time you are made the offer of independence. I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces, and together we will restore order to this territory. We'll heed the call to arms of Stoutheart, as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hut. So I can likely buy them from here. Claimed that gives 75 gold per round. Yep, 72,000 gold. I can buy 48 out of 50 crossbowmen. I'll click that in a minute, just in case. Miss Smith Jerry parts with her latest work, Archer Helmet. +4 defense. 2 stone each round. 4 stone. Okay, so now I can buy all of the archers. Another 2 stone each round. Another 2 stone. Five movement for 2 turns. The tavern fills any army with energy and vigor. Movement for 1 turn. Normally there's other heroes that take turns moving, whether enemy heroes or other heroes that you have. But since it's the beginning, it's just me. A small band of Cecilia scouts stood waiting along the roadside. Lady Stoutheart, Corporal Greenwood, we've come from your warden. Vilja of Thorncliffe, as per your command. Your troops are concealed at the forest's edge. Corporal, this is not the forest's edge. These troops are camped within the Tenderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. The Fae, milady? Surely the Fae are only a myth. They're probably another faction. Superstitions for the country folk. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The covenant, I believe, still stands, and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest beings to atone for your error. I await your judgment. My life is yours. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. We'll try to reason with them. Join up, Corporal. I need all of my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. So do we have to go pay the Fae? Your loyal servant, Lady Stoutheart. Place an offering at the spirit tree. So they gave me 5 new archers. +1 offense and defense, and it doesn't say for a set amount of time, so it might be permanent. Archway portal. As Cecilia examined the strange arch, she noticed that it was almost warm to the touch and had a slight vibration. She'd studied many strange ruins from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. Oh, it gave me XP. Your troops gain 15% ranged resistance, 10 melee offense. Unlocks the ability to bring 4 troops with you in your army. I feel like I'm going to go for the troops. Range resistance is kind of nice. Melee offense would be good, but I have more range stuff. But since I'm already maxed out, I would like to bring more units. Old camp. 2,000 gold or 12 militia. Just sticking to the units for now. Old camp, 18 gold, 6 rangers. 400 gold from a pot. Eight footmen, but I'd only have room for 5. So 3 of them probably got tossed away. Strange Mushroom. Spores from the Strange Mushrooms fill the army with Berserker Rage. Less defense, but more movement and damage. Tribute to Chaos. +1 Chaos Essence for 1 battle. $800 gold. I can only take 2 rangers, but I still want to max my stuff out. And I'm getting gold every turn anyways from that quarry we took back. Stone Altar. 5 offense and defense for a battle. 1500 gold. A round shield. Just 5 more defense. This is probably movement again. Yep, 3 movement. Ten offense, 10 defense, and 2 movement for 1 battle. 1000 gold. Worn boots, which might increase my movement. Yep, 1 movement, 1 V radius. There's no available path. Fey spirits, blind creatures of the Tender Wild, with bat-like wings, long claws, and sharp teeth, swooped and buzzed before the offering tree. They wore strange masks and screeched at Cecilia and her troops. Humans, be gone! We wish to leave an offering for our trespass on the forest, as is stated in the ancient covenant between us. Stand aside, little spirits, I would do my duty. No humans! None ever! Spirits, do not trifle with me. I am Stoutheart, and by the agreements I seek to make amends. If you continue to impede my passage to the offering tree, I will draw arms and put you out of your misery. You are misery! Misery! So be it. I don't know if the crossbowmen have a longer range to do full damage. Oh, the high ground gives them bonus range. And they have to reload after each attack. Oh, they can move really far. They're very weak, thankfully. Oh, they killed 9 of those dudes. But at least it wasn't from the big stack of them. Okay. 20% melee resistance, up from 10%. Gain 2 order, or bring ability to bring 5 units with you in your army. I want the melee resistance. The offering tree was the most unusual tree Cecilia had ever seen. Her friend Vilja of Thorncliffe had described them once, but had not done them justice. The branches were smooth and glossy and seemed to be lit from within. The leaves tinkled like tiny bells in the breeze, and most uncommon, the tree gave off the aroma of warm spiced cider, like her mother would give her when she was small. Fae of the forest, for trespass upon your woods we offer compensation. For these fae spirits slain I ask forgiveness, they could not be reasoned with. Let our peace be everlasting. Offerings represented. The forest around her grew quiet. Hopefully it's enough. Okay, so we gave 1,000 gold. Oh, and it gave us 3 offense and defense. Fay Grove. Creation essence during battle. Oh, I didn't even use my spells last time. Whoops. Barian mercenaries. Guarding the road was a large force of mercenaries hailing from the merchant states of Baria. Turn back. The road is open for ore shipments from Flint Hills only. I see you are strangers to these lands, or you would know me as the lawful Baroness Stoutheart. I do not recall a declaration of war from the Barian city-states. Therefore, you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes shall I add to the list? We've committed no crimes. We are honorable mercenaries, here on contract and merely following orders. Avoid contract as it is not with me. You have my ore, therefore you are thieves. You will return it, tell me who hired you, and maybe I will ransom you back to your employers. We are not afraid to fight you, Stoutheart, but be warned. Our contract states that no one wearing Stoutheart colors are to be spared on the field of battle. Of course, if you turn around now, we can avoid this battle. Never. You should be treated as criminals, and my sword will deliver justice for breaking our laws. Then, unfortunately, we must battle. It said they were more of a fair threat to me or something like that, because they had more units. Or stronger ones. Pikeneers, they have +1 melee range. Musketeers... Oh, they have to reload too? I feel like there has to be a way to click here and then attack like that. Okay, so I can just select it like that. Oh, I forgot they got the opportunity attack there. Nope, not close enough to do full range damage. Oh, and again, I'm not used to using my spells. It's a little late now. I lost less units than I thought I would. All the burnt buildings, they destroyed the village. Cecilia's troops searched the smoking remains of Hope's Glade looking for survivors. The townsfolk had clearly put up a fight, and for that they had suffered. From the rubble they heard a moan, and they uncovered a gravely injured militiaman. Lady Stoutheart, we held as long as we could. We had to retreat, they were too strong. Who did this? Barians? A troop of Barian mercenaries marched on towards Barkspur, but it were knights that attacked us. Men of Arleon, setting fire to our homes, taking no surrender. All we could do was flee to the hills north of here. The wounded man tried to speak, then fell limp. His eyes glazed over as the last sliver of strength left his body. His essence is in the wind, but Stoutheart still stands. Come, there are survivors here yet. Let's search the hills before we journey south to Barkspur. It's time to put an end to this. Stone, wood, money. Wood, stone, money. Oh, we didn't click this. XP movement. +1 defense. It doesn't look like I have any gloves yet. So we'll take those. Stonewood money. As they reached the top of the hill, they found a sturdy tavern and the soot-covered, injured, and scared survivors of Hope's Glade. From among them, a minstrel stood and greeted Cecilia. "Hail! Do my eyes deceive? The Baroness of Stoutheart to grant reprieve. If you mean to avenge these foul knights, then we brave souls would join your fight." It's a good rhyme. "And with your aid, Stoutheart will stand, returning peace and order to the land." Five movement, 2 duration. Oh, I can combine those troops. They give +5 defense to friendly troops and 5% spell damage resistance to friendly troops. Gold, stone, wood. More loot. Gold. More loot. And that's where we started up here. All essences +1 for 1 battle, so you can cast more magic, I guess. The Hermit shares their knowledge of order magic +1. At the start of each battle round, you gain 2 more order essence. Oh, and that looks like an actual town, where you can get NPCs and build. Gazing across the lake, Cecilia saw the settlement of Barkspur. It was clearly occupied by another force of Barian mercenaries, this one led by a wielder. She readied her soldiers for the final battle to retake this region, so he can cast spells since he's a wielder. Oh, and he's going to charge right at me. He's 1 level higher than me, but only has stacks of 6 to 10 of stuff. I wonder if we can move onto that high ground there. Is he going to try talking to me just straight to combat? Okay, they're the ones that pikeneers have +1 melee range. Attack the first enemy that moves into your melee range and their increased range. I wonder if they're just an improved version of them. Pipers, friendly. They can't retaliate, but they have more initiative to troops. Retaliate first. And just have to reload. Defense, spell damage, initiative, troop movement. I should have cast the defense on them first. I don't know if they have range. It looks like they have to melee. Yep, they do have to get to melee range. Oh, he cast Boiling Blood on them? Target friendly troop gains 1 attack, 10 defense, melee defense, range defense, spell damage resistance, initiative and speed, ranged resistance. All troops get 1 damage. You want to say thank you for recommending Grime, you're having lots of fun? I'm glad to hear it. I definitely had fun playing it too, but I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Swap places between 2 target troops with a maximum distance of 3 hexes. Enemy gets less damage. Friendly troop gains melee resistance. This dude wasn't all that. After the battle, a beaten Nimander Breeze is brought before Cecilia. Wielder, we appeal to your honor and beg that we may negotiate a surrender. I am Nimander Breeze of the Quartz Battalion and a stranger to these parts. I concede the field and will withdraw my forces. You are indeed a stranger, Barian, or you would know by my colors that I am Baroness Cecilia Stoutheart. Was it your weapons that armed the bandits who caused the uprising at my mines? There was a misunderstanding, Baroness. We were led to believe by our employer that they had a lawful claim on these lands. When we realized our betrayal, we had signed the contract. By the mercenary code, we could not withdraw our services. Reveal to me your employer and their plans. If I am satisfied with your answer, I will spare you, but every bearing of your company must leave my lands immediately. It was Lady Hammond that hired us. The Topaz Battalion is sent to recover Ashbourne. We are grateful for your mercy, Lady Stoutheart. May this deal bring good fortune to each party. The information is adequate. I will spare your life and instead send you to the prison in Castle Everkeep. There you may contemplate that honor might be worth more than gold. Okay, so we're not telling them straight up leave. It's officially your birthday. You're now 22. Happy birthday, Leviathan! I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Corporal, this is your chance to redeem yourself for your error in the Tenderwild. Take 2 squads and transport Captain Nimander Breeze to Everkeep until we can arrange for his ransom. You can depend on me, Lady Stoutheart. Oh, and I was going to say it didn't end just yet, but now it might have. With Barkspur restored to Stoutheart rule of law, Cecilia gathered her troops once more and set out to pursue the Topaz Battalion and prevent the occupation of Ashbourne. For this, she would need the aid of Vilja of Thorncliffe, Warden of Stoutheart and Cecilia's longtime friend.
With grim conviction rose Cecilia of Stoutheart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Hammond claimed her settlements. Settling, we begin.
I didn't think they'd have a little song for just the first level. The question is, does my character's stats carry over, like her levels up in gear? With the tragedy at Hope's Glade fresh in her mind, Cecilia Stoutheart set off in swift pursuit of the Barian mercenaries hired by Lady Hammond. She must get to Ashbourne and defend her holdings. There were likely many people in the region still loyal to the Hammond family, so she would need more forces before facing the Barian mercenaries. She would call on her old friend Vilja of Thorncliffe. Vilja never backed down from a fight. The responsibility of rule. As Cecilia's forces hurried along the road to Thorncliffe, they could hear the sounds of battle in the nearby woods to the south. She urged her troops on. Movement and XP. And there is Vilja. As Cecilia's forces neared the site of the battle, they saw that it was all but over, and the victor, a warden in Stoutheart colors, was Vilja of Thorncliffe. Vilja wiped the blood from her axe and strode over to Cecilia. Cecilia, well met. Just dealing with some bandits who were resisting arrest. Sadly, they did not see the benefit of an orderly barony and refused to surrender. She almost looks like she's got something on her forehead. At first I thought it was like a gem set in her head, but I think I can see a small circlet. Or chain. Hail, Vilja, my old friend. Were they truly bandits? I've been pursuing Barians and Bannerless Knights loyal to Lady Hammond. She's hired mercenaries and they're headed for Ashbourne. Hammond's old seat? I told you that your father's sentence on the old lord was too harsh. A late tribute should not be cause for execution, and then to banish his heir, that is a deep wound. If we could mend it. We will not mend any wounds by acting weak. My father was within the law to act as he did, and I will continue to enforce order in the same manner. All I'm saying is that this situation could have been prevented. Come, Vilja. I do not wish to argue. I'm in pursuit of Lady Hammond and came to ask your aid. Are you with me? Of course I am. You know my powers are yours. But something impedes the shipments of celestial ore and ancient amber from our mines to the west. I thought it was these bandits, but they knew nothing. It must be Hammond's mercenaries again. Best to deal with the mines first. We'll need all our strength before we face the bargains. Very well, old friend. I'll finish up here and meet you at Thorncliffe. Oh, so I don't get her right away? She just literally teleports out. Peace out, nerd. More movement. Oh, it does look like the gear carried over that I had. Oh, that gives 150 gold each round. Picking up stronger artifacts, they automatically swap out weaker artifacts and store them in the inventory. You can turn this off in options under gameplay. Money. 5 offense instead of 1. Though that, did that say any hand? Any hand. So you literally can change 5 defense for 1 attack. Wood. Claiming towns and settlements. When you encounter a settlement, you can use right-click to claim it. Once under control, select the main building to access actions. Vilja is now available for recruitment, but there's a limit to how many wielders you can command. To be able to recruit her, you will need to first upgrade the settlement to Tier 3. Upgrade it for gold, stone, wood. Manage defense. And wielders. Costs 3,000 gold, but I think they said I have to have it at level 3 anyways. Can I build here? Collecting gold from farmers. So it has... okay, so the different towns have a set slots for things that they can build. So it's got 2 farmhouses for gold. A tavern that gives the minstrels, who I'm not too fond of so far. The big things let you research. Medium things let you get rangers or soldiers. Castle lets you get knights. Marketplace lets you trade. Small one, you can put a peasant hut for militia, tavern for minstrels, farm for gold, quarry for stone, lumber mill for wood, guard tower to garrison more troops to protect the city, or a rally point to purchase troops from other towns in the region. It seems like there's all these things nearby that I can collect anyways. Get that so I start building people right away. Some militia gathered on the road that led to the mines. Milady, the mines have been overrun from beasts from the forest by beasts from the forest. The Fae are attacking. Fae, have you trespassed on the Tenderwild, or worse, felled any trees from those woods? Tell me truthfully. No, milady, we know the old ways here, and we never trespass. A few days ago, Fae spirits swarmed out of the Tenderwild, attacking all in sight. We fled, and so you find us here. A few days ago? Then it was before the militia's trespass near Flint Hills. We will try to reason with these creatures, though we had no success before. If reason should fail, our sword will return order to Thorncliff. For now, I might take the gold, because we're building up our base. The minstrels do what again? 5 defense to friendly troops, and spell damage and resistance. Fierce little Fae spirits swarmed around the lumber camp, screeching and threatening the Stoutheart forces. Traitors worthless! Falses-speaking humans! I speak no falsehoods, Fae spirits. Leave these lands now, or I shall see to your death. Stormspire will claim lands. Wish return of death? We bring death. Can you P-rate it out? I don't want them to get the first hit on me. Oh, I should have clicked probably the 13. Okay, that literally just straight up killed those dudes. I thought they were weaker than that. It's fine, there was only 3 of them. But then they won't give that defense buff anymore, since they're dead. Unlocks 2 order essence. Or unlocks order spells tier 2. 100 gold per turn. 5 troops. This says it unlocks order spells tier 2. I want to see what that can give me. Nine offense boar spear. But it takes both hands. So that's 5 offense and 5 defense. I might take it just because maybe I can give it to my next hero, the Vilya girl. $26 to something. If I get stone, I can make the soldiers and farmmen. And this is where stone is. I'll remember to use my spells this time. I can reduce 1 unit's damage. Oh, it says I can cast it on both. Thank you for the head pat and hydrate. Six archers, and 2 of those dudes lost. Okay, so now we get stone every turn. That gives 2 wood, that gives 2 stone. No available path to the gold, so I have to actually go around to it. It says there's something down here which must be Ashbourne. I need 10 stone for that. I want to know how many of the minstrels and stuff it has in it. Okay, so we build the barracks. Defense, but less offense for 1 battle. Defense, but offense, so those 2 cancel each other out and just give plus 10 instead, basically. Okay, so nothing goes up there yet. 2 movement. Well, that looks like a scout tower. As the scout forces explored the ravaged area, some scouts reported in from the nearby lookout tower. Fair enough, Stoutheart. We've just fled the amber mines. The Fae have taken control and outnumber us. The Fae have no need for amber. Why would they leave their woods without provocation? We've heard battle cries of Stormspire. It was terrifying. Stormspire might be their leader. Maybe they can tell us what action has broken the peace. Join us, and we'll restore the mines and seek out this Stormspire. Ancient excavation. I already have a lot of gold, so militia. This looks like this goes up here. It looks like they're letting me go to here. Huge rats. Dozens of large rats swarmed the area around the statue of Aurelia. The land here was infected by some sort of rot. The rats did not flee as Cecilia approached, but turned aggressively towards the Stoutheart troops, baring their long teeth and flicking their tails in anticipation. I like how there's different deployment slots. It's not the exact same every time. What is that? Queep? +1 when they're damaged, they gain damage and movement but lose defense. I don't want them to get hurt yet. Oh, they only killed one. Losing all my foot soldiers. It's fine. They're just the decoys so my archers can do all the damage. Frosty raided out. Okay, 10% more damage. Gain 2 Chaos Essence or unlock bringing 5 troops. I'm gonna go for the 10% damage. And in the second season of the Plague, the Empress Aurelia walked among the sick and dying, and they were healed. Great is her love and mercy. 5 initiative, 1 troop movement for 1 battle. I wonder if settings... Instantly equip stronger artifacts I'm going to turn off for now. So that gave 1 movement and 5 initiative for 1 battle. Getting buildings. Can we upgrade main building to obtain more and larger build sites along with other benefits? Gonna be lurking and also playing this. You loved playing that with your brother when you were younger. Bravo. Hi Advis. I hope you're having a great night. Everyone is cool, and I'll pass that along for you. So 2,500 gold, 10 wood, 10 stone, but it gives you 500 more gold per day, or plus 1,000 more per day, and 1 more medium build site, 1 large build site. Doing right? How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Your wielder limit has just increased, meaning you can buy a new wielder. Okay. She has order magic. She has 40% spell damage resistance. In the other game, there was sometimes stuff that gave permanent buffs, and so you sometimes wanted to hit them with every person. That's just movement for 1 turn. Oh, it's a spiked knuckle duster. Ancient amber or gold. It's free at the moment, Advis. Yes, yes. They said they'll be playing it, but it's free on Epic Games. 2 offense in any hand. So I technically can just go all in on offense if I wanted. Which would make my archers do that much more damage. You already have it, Steam and GOG version, since GOG has the fun stuff you remember from your childhood, and it's cheap enough you didn't feel bad getting it in both places. That is good to hear. Call in the Rangers, they'll also be generated in here. Six wood, 2 amber to give more gold per turn. I only have the 2 amber though. So I do want the castle here. I could technically make the barracks in the meantime, just to get troops faster. These both take the 5 good amber, so I might hold off on upgrading that other thing. It's being done on my laptop. Let me reload that. I just have to go check on something upstairs really quick. I'll be right back. Chroma spotted! Get her! Hi, Chromers. I hope you're having a nice night. I am back. I just had to stop the battery charging upstairs. Wibbles, thank you. Oh, they can't buy any more of those? Oh, that just gives gold, too. More gold each round. Two ancient amber or 1,000 XP. The ancient wooden idol could be broken apart from the valuable ancient amber inside, or it could be studied for the knowledge it holds. I'd rather make my character stronger. And I assume I'm going to get more amber anyways. Gloves of the Merchant Guild. Plus 100 gold per turn. Instead of the 1 defense. I can always try to remember to switch that before combat. The ancient hamlet of Danesborough, a vibrant hub of scholarship, had been reduced to rubble. The earth itself seemed dead and barren, pitted with trenches, and in the middle of the wreckage, walking skeletons with rusted weapons milled about searching for their next victim. Chainmail Hauberk. 7 defense, that's better than the other character stuff. Did they literally just rob them? Oh, that could sell for a bit. The Happy Spirit. 50 XP. It's a source of power, and I'm not sure if people can click it multiple times, so it might be best to have my main character do it. It says they're a fair threat. What foul magic did this? The dead recently risen and armed in numbers? How did this happen? Bound by oath. Bound to her. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. Her tail flicked when I said her name. Her, who is your master? Bound by oath. Bound to conquer. Fine, then be bound to death once more. I'm gonna try standing on those pillars. Give friendly units within 1 hexagon plus 10 defense. Oh, they're faster than my archers. Oh, and they all stand next to each other. Oh god, that put me within their range. Oh geez, they have good HP and such. Oh, I'm not hitting them fully. Do they have like range protection or something? Half damage for them. I don't want to attack. I'm just going to pass my turn because I don't want to be retaliated against. Like, I don't know why this guy's doing... Oh, is it movement that makes it so my damage is reduced by half? That's how that character works. Do you think that Hardhog is a boost to range units? It gives a range boost to them. Okay, but now I've learned moving with the crossbow man reduces their damage by half. They have to stand still, and then they have the super long range. Troops gain ranged resistance, troops gain initiative. Unlocks the ability to bring a 5th troop. I kind of want to go for the initiative, because then even my archers can attack sooner. We're in 50 XP. Just getting all the resources. She can technically also hand off the people to them. How you doing, Kat? I'm doing well, Chroma. I hope your evening is going good. Better defense. You carry the gold things, she can have that. It's good you're playing Terraria with Seamass. Tell her I say hi. Signer of Whitecliff developed a method to detect areas where essence occurred in abundance. Later, Aurelia's... I did drink earlier when you redeemed that hydrate. Later, Aurelia's Council of Wielders would construct the essence spires so wielders could easily connect to these naturally occurring spring sources. 1 offense defense movement. Yeah, she can still visit this, even if the other person had already. Talisman of Order gives +2 Order Essence. Control the Star provides Order Essence for your wielders. $99 gold or 10 minstrels. I'll let the other person pick up the minstrels. And you can have that one more archer. I don't know which ones can only be used once. She gets +1 Order Essence. She gets 40% spell damage resistance. It honestly would seem better to use her just because 1 essence for casting spells does not seem as good as almost half spell resistance. But she's also the main character, so I feel like you'll use her more often. Like, this character may leave temporarily. Oh, and that's just for 1 battle. That checks and praise her. You're gonna shower. Sounds good. Enjoy your shower. Oh, and Banana just raided out into a Sussy Bunny. Oh, Quiet started up. Ugh, they're all outside range. I'll just move and not attack. All troops get 20 defense. 20 melee defense, range, spell damage. Oh, but it costs tons of the order points. Oh, and it works with them too, where moving reduces their range damage. Okay, do I have the stuff to build the big thing? I do. Economy research, wielder research, and human research. Or human research and human troop improvements. Research how to craft stronger weapons and armor for the troops. Research how to get more from the peasants without breaking their backs. A strong economy, a strong barony. Let's go for this for now. I could have made this, but I used the stuff for the other thing. I have the Ancient Armor to upgrade that now. $600 XP. Oh, and this just lets you see everything. Ten ranged offense, 2 creation essence, unlock 4 troops, 4 troops. Okay, Essence Shield or Rigor. There seems so much here for just so little here. All your troops gain 3 HP, which adds up when you have weak units. Hi Furball, I'm playing a game that's a lot like Heroes of Might and Magic, and it's currently free in the Epic's game store, so you might want to look into that. Until your troops attack or use an ability once, they received range resistance, melee resistance, spell resistance. So at the start, I could literally put... for the first attack only, it might just make sense to do the HP. Because then for the small troops, they might stay alive longer. Yeah, we'll just go with the HP for now. You would, but you haven't touched PC for over 5 years. Fair. And I take it there's no Epic Games Store on PlayStation, etc. The Hammond banners fluttered and snapped over the border fort. Many Barian mercenaries patrolled the perimeter. Cecilia assessed the Stoutheart forces. Were they strong enough to defeat the Barians who had the advantage of the fort? No. So we have to kill. You're also really bad at these kinds of games. Oh, okay. All good. Ignore zones of control? I don't want to do the first attack because they'll get retaliated. Just try to block the way a little bit. Oh, and they ran right past to attack. Thankfully they don't do much damage. And that's just movement for a bit. An ancient tower rose above the forest canopy, the last remnants of a city from the golden age of the Aurelian Empire. Sometimes old texts and forgotten knowledge could be found in these crumbling ruins, but these ruins were infested with outlaws. Bandits. More thieves to challenge our orderly ways. I've had enough of outlaws. Throw down your weapons and surrender, and you will be shown mercy. What mercy is that? You're as quick to judge as your father, and you'll bleed as quickly too. What do you know of my father's death? Nothing, but that old bastard had it coming. You'll bleed for those words. Pretty sure you could get good at them if there was something that could capture and keep your attention for longer than 5 minutes. Sounds like ADHD. Three damage and range because of aim. No special effects. +1 attacks. Oh, so they do a double strike. These dudes have a lot of HP. That was your thought too, and you're not sure how you feel about it. Block my archers. Okay, if I wait till the second turn, I can do the big buff for my whole team. And like I thought, protected the archers. So reduce their damage and reduce their range so they can't shoot so far. You've been re-addicted to Stardew. I feel like there's... Oh wait, yeah, you can't mod stuff probably on PlayStation. I was going to say I feel like I've heard things about Stardew Extended, etc. But I'm glad to hear at least that you're enjoying yourself. Double kill achievement. Hi, Banana. You are a very good girl and absolutely adorable. So thank you for streaming every weekend so we can watch you periodically play that mouse game. You are a very good girl and we all appreciate you, Banana. Good Banana! But hi, cute rat spotted. Sinful redeemed that in advance, so blame them. Two creation echelons at the start of round. One more movement, 5 troops. One more movement so that they can pick up stuff. Wah! You got to enjoy some nice heavyish rain today for all of 5 to 10 minutes, and then had to deal with minor flooding. Big oof to the flooding, but it's always nice getting to see a bit of rain. 8 defense instead of 4. And gold each turn. Looks like I can reach that. Hi, Nakora. How are you doing tonight? This looks like Heroes and Magic bit. No, it does, and it's free on the Epic Games Store, so if it's something that interests you, go grab it for free. But it 100% is just like Heroes of Might and Magic. They've added their own little spin on stuff, and they don't say they're like it, because obviously copyright infringement and all that, but it plays a whole lot like it. Gives friendly melee units within 1 hexagon more ranged offense and melee offense and damage. Gives friendly units within 1 hexagon even more of it. So they've got a gunner here. I feel like the troubadours only have 3 movement, but that's enough to reach them and kill them. I am doing good though, thank you for asking. Vibin' as we always do. Oh, so those like explosive barrels? Reduce their damage. These guys move next. I want to see what happens with the barrel. Okay, that is enough to just straight up kill them. I don't know how big the AoE on that is. At least killing that reduces their stuff. Defend you, and I'm not gonna attack. Poggers. And what does the fort do? Can you just station troops there or something? Hi, Mitzi. Samsha, kudos for resubscribing for 31 months CBG. That is amazing, and I wholeheartedly appreciate it. I hope you're doing well tonight. Okay, so I got a bunch of resources and boots that give +2 movement and 1 radius, so they're slightly better than that. You can carry the extra items I don't care about. Oh no, you're not the person I wanted to move. I wanted to move you. Speedrunning all the gachas, fair enough. Visited, claimed. One more movement speed, 1 wood every turn, bring 5 units with you. We're gonna keep going for movement for now. These are just buildings, so they don't give any stats. Oh, I can make the castle now. I could ditch other units to make more crossbowmen. Oh, that's just for one thing. Okay, I maxed out my stacks. Open research menu. Okay, it takes the celestial ore. But you can increase melee offense, ranged offense, defense, HP. You can specifically increase stuff to those units. Speaking of, you've been getting a lot of ads for Mifu. I semi-like how she looks, but I don't like how she plays, and I don't like her enough to actually roll on her right now. I'm sure there'll be another banner eventually. Oh, did the throw not work? Sorry about that, we'll try and refund your points. I wonder if it started breaking again. It was working well for a while. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. She just glares at me from the other room. Okay, it says it reconnected properly. So on this one, if you research it, +1 simultaneously building constructions per town or settlement. Oh, you gain the cloth Glimmerweave every day. Gain money. More essence of the different types. Hey, Mitzi, no scratching. And upgrading the max sized footman shield. Oh, so you can increase the stacks. Thank you, thank you. But so I'm now maxed out on the 4 stacks of stuff that I can hold. Appreciate it. I could tell because I got hit in the face with something. And I was like, that means that got refunded. So much easier now that there isn't 78 pages of stuff. Can I upgrade this again or something? Because it was saying +1. Two more troubadours. Oh, you need a lumber mill to upgrade this? You should get the option to view newest to oldest instead of oldest to newest. I take it there's literally nothing you can click with 2 arrows that would swap it. Build the lumber mill, and that should allow that to be upgraded. Oh, 3 offense and defense for 1,000 gold. Okay, they can pay for it too. That's what I was worried about. Nothing you've seen to do that. Lame. No, it's Wild City that Kay is playing. I don't know why that catches my attention. I see it up close and it doesn't catch my attention as much. Like, yeah, you had an idea and you're back. Wibbles. What sort of idea did you have? Are you gonna become a VTuber now? You're off to bed, have a good night. Good night, Mouthy. Thank you for hanging out with us. Sweet dreams when you do go to bed. I wonder what the max level my character can get to is. Hope Nana come by when you're in the shower so you redeem the oh, like that. Riding boots, money. Oh, those are the same boots I have right now, so I can just give them to the other character. +1 movement. They're giving me a lot of those riding boots. Axe get +6 offense, so it's not as good as my other stuff. Hi Riri. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing well. If someone wants to shout her out, that would be great. Just want my archers to have the open line of sight. Thank you, thank you. I've moved my model down so far so people can actually see the enemies for the most part. Those ones can reach us just barely. So we'll guard. I forgot about the opportunity attack. Oh, so that does give Ancient Amber every turn. Hi, Roki. I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight? Why are you saying my whole bio? Their wings made it look laggy, but the flames were smooth, which is jarring. Dark shields, even worse defense. XP. Oh no, that can probably shoot from everywhere because they're so high up. I'm doing okay. How else can I describe you? If not your bio. Cutie patootie. Nodders. I'm kidding. You don't have to describe me that way. Though I don't mind it. It's just barely enough to hit them with half range. Noted for next time. Good, good. All according to plan. Give them the increased movement. Which was perfect, because it pushed their initiative out enough to get them. Not a single loss. I wonder, do they have like a max level? Action points remaining. Oh, they reached the maximum level cap, then yeah. So it is like that, then I absolutely should level the other person. I wish I noticed that sooner, but oh well. Sasha from Twitch.tv, the blonde cat boy who's a boy despite his looks, and poster boy to the cat led by pretty puffy Pod Priscilla and totally not a serial relocation expert. Nodders. Pretty Princess Puffy Paws Priscilla. Furbol's gonna be relocated for missing that second word. Pretty Princess Puffy Paws Priscilla. You forgot the whole thing. Fair enough. I'm surprised you remembered that much, to be honest. Plus one more attack. Her title is hard to remember. Hades, is this the Stormspire dude? Before the mine stood fake creatures that Villia hadn't heard of in legends but never seen. These were the Horned Ones. With the power and speed of rams and the temperament to match, their fearlessness in battle was the subject of many songs from the time of Aurelia. You have it saved in a Google Doc? Respected Horn Ones, what brings you from the forest? You have broken the Covenant of Leaves and trespass on Stoutheart lands. Who is your leader? Giandra Stormspire, the one who dares, breaks no covenant and is called for your destruction. I am Vilya of Thorncliffe, warden of these lands. I seek understanding and would mend the covenant. Will you return to Stormspire with a request for parley? Little human, the time for speaking is past. Now raise your paltry shields so we can break them. Stormspire! Okay, so they're super fast. 1 damage, they get more movement, more damage, but less defense. Berserker. And this says 0 to 2. High ground gives 20% more damage. They can't reach my archer from here. They might kill some of my troubadours, but I don't care that much about them. Oh, why can I only buff 1 person there? Oh, because it's the other hero. I'm an idiot. The other hero was able to buff 2 of them with the guard ability. Ad break starts in 3.5 minutes. Apologies in advance, everybody unsubscribed. +2 Order Essence and unlocks Tier 2 spells. +2 Creation Essence or 5 units in the army. We'll go for Tier 2 Order just in case that's what let me buff people twice. So now I'll get the Celestial Ore each day. Sappers instead of militia? I wonder if those are the upgraded version. So I need a quarry to upgrade the castle. Question is, if I destroy the lumber mill... Nope, that doesn't mess with that. And this is a gold mine, so I get money every day. It's nice that they put my rangers instantly on super high ground. Deadly range, 100% damage. High ground is 40% damage from being this high up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, creation magic. View radius, 5 troops. Get the magic for now, just for more options in combat. From above, Vilya could see the old path was blocked by some boulders. A few strong soldiers dislodged the boulders and cleared the path. That's nice of them. I never thought for a second that they'd literally open up a shortcut in a game like this. Doctor Shield is +7, but I'm all in on attack. So I need 5 ore and I get 1 per day. How different are the sappers? Okay, the sappers literally are the upgraded version. Ability erect stakes in an adjacent hex with HP equal to the amount of units in the troop. Oh snap, so they can make a barricade in front of themselves when they're upgraded? And it has as much health as they do? Upgrade troubadours doubles the defense and spell resistance bonus they give. Shield of Order. They now give friendly units within 1 hexagon spell damage resistance and defense. Whereas the archers attack the first enemy moving into your deadly range. So they all get a special ability when they're upgraded. Knights get 10 melee offense for each step. Sasha, you're a unit! Oh my! And the ranged resistance. They have 40 health, 13 to 16 damage. They have 15 health, but 3 to 6 damage. I kind of want to try out the knights. But I don't want to just ditch the characters I already have. For now I can transfer them over to there. Okay, so when upgraded, they give friendly units melee and ranged defense and damage. Sasha status updated to unit. Why won't it let me upgrade the troops? What is that it takes? Is that it takes a crystal for every single one of the soldiers? Because that might be it. Okay, so they've mostly maxed out their stuff, and they can, when she loses enemies or allies in this fight, the other girl can get in on it. Stoutheart, I think was the name. I don't care if I lose more units using the weaker hero, I want to upgrade her to max level as well. Halt, the old borders are established once more. What business do you seek on Hammond lands? Open the gates, Baryan. These are Stoutheart lands, and I, Vilya of Thorncliffe, am their lawful protector. Well, young protector, I, the famous Captain Silk Spool, leader of the Topaz Battalion, have fought countless battles. Let me advise you, there is little profit in fighting. Now is the time to negotiate peace, or the blood to come will be on your hands. The law is clear, old captain. It is only ignorance of our laws that stays my hand. Come, let us negotiate your immediate departure. I'm afraid I can't do that. I am bound by the mercenary code to the contract I signed. I leave you now and hope you see that no more fighting is necessary. But since I suspect a conflict is what you desire, I will leave a battalion here to hold the border. Good day, lady. You are such an absolutely good boy, HD. Thank you for being my longtime mod. Thank you for being a friend. You are a very good boy, and we don't know what we'd do here without you. Without the barkiest boy. Bark for me, HD. Bark, 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 bark. I'm kidding, but you are a very good boy, HD. Oh, they still have a hero here? Or no, the hero disappeared now. 55 pikeneers, 30 pipers, 30 musketeers, and a partridge in a pear tree. So they give the initiative if I can kill them. They just have extra range. They have to reload. They have +1 range. It says they have 3 movement. Not for long, get off my pear tree, you dang bird. The jig of jugs! Said the more squares they go across, the more damage they deal. Killing all my soldiers. I like how you can see the elf bar of the current one of their units. Hi Phazon, how are you tonight? Everyone is cool, and I'll pass that along for you. Thank you for lurking, Phazon Glorpfast. Oh, they only killed 5 of those soldiers. Creation Magic 2, Income Wood. I feel like I want the 5 units. Because then you can hand over the troubadours. Praise Furball. Furball is such a very good boy, an absolutely fantastic mod. I don't know what I'd do without having him here from day one of me streaming. You are a very good boy, and even if I don't say it often, I do appreciate you. And who's a good Uchu? You're a good Uchu. You're such a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good Uchu Marlaskado? You are. Yes, you are. Good boy, Uchu. Nodders, nodders. Why did I praise you like a dog? Because I can. Deal with it. And then that'll awaken something deep within Uchu that they didn't even realize they enjoyed. Titter titter. Gold. This is often an item. So that stuff wasn't important stuff. This was just the creation thing. Yeah, that was just essence for one battle. You're gonna make your finest cuisine instant ramen. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. As the triumphant Stoutheart forces approached Ashbourne, a wounded scout hailed them. The settlements of Hazel Point and Windshade sent an urgent request for aid. Isn't Wielder Peregrine there to protect the area? He just returned from the deeper woods with news of a Fey uprising. He believes he won't be able to defend the province alone. What of the local militia, the Blackwing Reserves? They retreated when the settlement of Thistledown was overrun by undead horrors. A powerful Fey wielder, Gyandra Stormspire, roams the territory, and the people are afraid. Stormspire again. She must be the one raising the undead. What shall I tell Peregrine, my lady? He must hold the territory a little longer. As soon as we've dealt with this Barian rebel, we shall come to Peregrine's aid. So we took back the gold mines from them there. Okay, and this is the last objective. Ashbourne, a city dating back before the time of Aurelia, had faded from its glory and now bore the bright new pennants of the Topaz Battalion. The mercenary Captain Silkspool had lined up his troops for battle and approached Vilja outside the gates. How's the game so far? Is it living up to what you expected? It is so far. It feels so much close to Heroes of Might and Magic that I'm enjoying it. I do like that they've done certain things like cap the units that can be in certain party groups, and the building and the bases is a bit different, which is refreshing, because before you used to just combine literally everything into one big death ball and steamroll across the map. Vilja of Thorncliffe, welcome to the ancient seat of Lady Hammond, newly reclaimed by the Topaz Battalion, led by me, Captain Xavier Silkspool. I see you did not heed my advice for a peaceful settlement. Peaceful? You trespass on Stoutheart lands, razed and plundered our settlements, and seized our towns, still with no declaration of war from Baria. This is not a Barian matter. We are merely under contract to restore Lady Hammond's lands to her. If you agree to return them, I'm certain we can negotiate for peace. Thank you for lurking, Seamas. Lady Hammond must have spun you a wild tale. These are not her lands anymore, not by any law. You had your chance to surrender, and Lady Cecilia does not give second chances. Prepare your troops, Captain. Do they have a castle, is what I'm wondering. Because in Heroes of Might and Magic, you absolutely got to siege castles. And it looked like there were walls at the top and bottom. No, it doesn't actually look like a castle. I mean, there are these things, but... Okay, they literally just killed all the troubadours, which is fine, because I don't really care about them, but... Earth Block. Create one barrier on the battlefield with 10 HP. Insect Swarm deals 5 damage and gives minus 10 initiative to the target troop. It might be best to just go for... Oh, if I wait till next turn, I might be able to do the big AoE heal. Oh, and they pacified to reduce their damage. You're literally just gonna soak up a blow because you have no HP. Yeah, I'm gonna cast that after all and not wait, because then I can go all the way to killing these dudes. Not to get political, but what the heck is oatmeal? I mean, it's oats that have been ground up into being meal. I don't trust them shooting those barrels if it lets them. They keep pacifying me. Not that it's going to help them much. Beaten and humbled, Captain Silkspool is brought before Cecilia. Lady Stoutheart, you have won the day. Shall we begin negotiations? No. No? Lilia, do we have proof that this Barian Captain Silkspool did trespass, steal from, and murder innocent people of Stoutheart? Yes, Baroness Stoutheart. Many witnesses. Thank you for the hydrate, Riri. And the sentence for these acts? Execution. Execution? I had a contract. It's not me you want, but my employer, Lady Hammond. Surely we can come to an agreement. A deal. The sentence for murder is execution. This is not Baria there. This is not Baria, so there will be no deals. Welcome to Arlian. Silkspool is taken away and Cecilia returns to Villia. Cecilia, do you think the sentence wise? The Barians will not like this. The Barians should stay in Baria. My people respect that I will uphold the law with no regard for rank or privilege. Perhaps they will prefer diplomacy when they are facing a Barian pike. Your forces are weakened, spread between the unrest in the Tenderwild and the eastern coast where Lady Hammond will surely make landfall. That's why we need to make haste. I'll head to Peregrine in the Tenderwild, and you to Springhold on the eastern coast. Very well, Cecilia, but something still feels off about all of this. We have no time for feelings or debates, my friend. The tribute from Loth will have arrived in Springhold. We'll use those resources to build our defense. Villia, you offer your counsel, but do I have your support? Always, Cecilia. May your essence grow. You now have a rally point. Visit it with a wielder to purchase troops from other towns. Oh, and I don't have access to the other girl now. And she took items with her. But hopefully she still has those items when she comes back. Upgrade that. Oh, that other girl took my strong units too. Hilarious. Not really. I could bring up a second group of archers. Oh, and I'm out of gold now. Oh, and that's the academy, so I'm glad I built the other thing. These things all take the celestial ore. And this takes ancient amber instead. So let's say have more archers in a stack. It says we can build another armory here, though we already have it. We already have a barracks. It needs a peasant hut if we want that. Oh, and I can only build one thing per turn. Passing by an old tavern, laughter and the cheerful tune of Aurelia's blessing can be heard. The farmers dream of the happy golden days of Aurelia. I hope that one day we will return to a peaceful time, when the only war we know is that of the old songs and stories. When was that, milady? Or what was that? Is that what they said? Yeah, what was that, milady? Nothing, soldier. Onwards to the tender wild. A band of frog-like creatures filled the road ahead. They should only be the frogmen from the fetid swamps of Patrium. But what were they doing in the Tenderwild? Had the Fae enlisted them along with the skeletons? Greetings, human. We are seeking the Honorable Captain Silkspool, friend of Rana, noblest of men. Do you know of him? Silkspool? I've just had him killed for his many crimes against my people. Killed? Silkspool is dead. We were here to warn him and to repay our debt. But life returns to the marsh. So he called upon the froglings to help. You should never have left your marsh, little frogling. This is Arleon, and we have had enough of foreigners trespassing on our lands. Okay, and so I am fighting this new faction. Chikam Stormcaller. Hunters have no bonus. Ravagers. Oh, they're like my knights where they gain melee strength for each step. Tremors. They reduce the enemy's defense and initiative. And they reduce the defense of enemies in 1 hex by even more. Oh, so they cast something on my character. Insect Swarm. Oh, whoa, what? Did they summon enemies with a spell? Burrowers. Removed from battle for 1 round, then appear in target hexed without any movement. Give enemies within 1 hexagon less initiative and defense, and they're resistant to spells. And they have good health. They do 12 to 15 damage, they do 3 to 4. Okay, that was Insect Swarm. They both get to go first next turn. Murder! I wonder if we can gain like 4 levels every, what is it called? Map. Dare start it up. Hi, Evan. How are you doing tonight? +6 offense, Wheel of War. The leader of the frog people took the last of his raiders and fled back to wherever they came from. Is that one-handed? No, it's both-handed. The strange structure was humming and felt quite hot to the touch. A faint smell of murky water surrounded it. Oh, I'm max level, so the XP does nothing to me. Still okay, it's always good to see you. It's always good to see you too. Wibbles, Hydra. But things are going well. Following one of the protected roads through the Tenderwild, Cecilia marched her troops at top speed, hoping they would reach the settlements in the western province before they fell to the Fae threat. Okay, that's the end of the second level. Having secured Ashbourne and made sure that troops were sent to deal with Lady Hammond, Cecilia now led her forces deep into the Tenderwild to deal with the threat of the Fae. Oh, will there be a song after every level? Although it was very short.
She gave Silk Spool the warm welcome he desired. Defeated him and all the bandits that he hired. But walking death and Fae had now appeared. No time for cheers, just swords and spears.
Dun, no, no, no. I think there's 4 missions in each campaign. That's what it looked like. Plink plonk. Hi, good luck. How are you tonight? Ashbourne was restored, and now the beleaguered Baroness faced a difficult decision. Lady Hammond and her forces were expected to land in the east, but Peregrine, Warden of the Western Provinces, had sent a request for aid against a Fae uprising. Cecilia sent Villia of Thorncliffe east to prepare the defences of Springhold. She herself would race west towards the settlements of Windshade and Hazel Point within the forest of Tenderwild, hoping that she was not too late to stop the threat of the Fae. Thank you for the head pat. Vassals and villains. Cecilia raced through the woods that border the Tenderwild to reach Peregrine and the citizens of the Western Province. The threat of this Fae leader, Stormspire, and their foul creatures had spread from Barkspur in the north through the area around Thorncliffe and now to the peaceful farmlands of Hazel Point and Windshade. But what could have incited the Fae to leave the Tenderwild? Peregrine, I came as quickly as I could. How fare the settlements? Where and when did the attacks start? Lady Cecilia. Oh god, I don't like how he looks. What a relief. How fare the settlements, you ask? Poorly. But the woods are even worse. There's some sort of corruption or blight affecting the forests, and it's spreading. What does this have to do with the Fae attacks? They very well could be. Or does this have? No, she said, what does this have to do with it? They very well could be. I'm still trying to work it all out. But I can't find the source. See, the first attack happened as the corruption started to spread. But then Fae attacked elsewhere, and it's all very confusing. What about this Stormspire in your message? This is not the first time I've heard her name. Where is she now? She is everywhere. I received a message for aid at Windshade, but I'd no sooner arrived and there was a call for aid from Hazel Point and another from Maple Downs. I'm sorry, Cecilia. I had to send for you. It was too much for me alone. You did the right thing, Peregrine. We've encountered the Fae in the Flint Hills and the undead near Thorncliffe. We must assume this is an organized action by the Fae. Thank you for the follow, Hamburger Elvis. I do appreciate it. Oh, do you think so? I can't believe the Fae would do something like that. It's not like the stories at all. If I could go back and research that corruption... No, there is no time. We must stop Stormspire quickly and hope that brings an end to the undead monsters and this corruption. There will be time for your research when our people are safe. Hello, hope you're all doing well tonight. I know I certainly am. Okay, that is the very edge of the map, so it doesn't look like... Oh no, it does let me go back up here. Okay, good thing I turned around. Oh, but I should have... If he has any units, I should have passed them on to Cecilia. You're alright, you just need to figure out Slay to Spyro. Okay, wood and amber. They normally would give me a village around the start, I would think. Told your minstrels. I'll take the minstrels for now because they give that buff. Even just having one of them is enough for it. It's not letting me... Bound by oath. Bound to her. What is this oath? Bound by oath. Bound to conquer. There's a lot of... First time there's been so much obstruction in the level. I room there, I ba. Bound to pet the cat boy. Infinity Roomba. They'll move closer next turn where I can do full damage. I should have buffed their defense first. I was thinking of a buffing initiative for one team. What's that? All friendly troops gain less defense but more melee offense until the end of the round. Oh, they have to reload. Whoops. That's the rally I was waiting for to use. Just in case. Nope, didn't need that last spell, but that's fine. Do we lose like 3 soldiers? 2 only. As the Stoutheart troops approached the small hamlet of Hazel Point, the peasants emerged from their huts and cheered. A scout in Loth colors elbowed her way to the front. Wielder, Roderick of Loth sends his regards. He would like to meet with you to discuss the yearly tribute from Loth, but Fae and Undead block his path. He awaits you in Oakhaven to the southwest. Thank you. Tell him I shall come to Oakhaven when I am able, and Scout, remind him that Stoutheart will expect the tribute and not just discussion. So they said the southwest. That just gives movement. XP and a little bit of movement. And again, movement just to get back. So that gives a tiny bit of XP, but that's not necessary for Cecilia because she'll level up throughout here anyways. Feels somewhat good to finally see Doom the Dark Ages news. Oh, is the DLC going to be coming out soon? Or what type of news is it? It does look to be DLC news. This spring, Empress Aurelia welcomed the people of the Western Province to swear the oath of fealty and be welcomed into the bosom of the Empire. May her rule be long and peace be everlasting. Challenging, so I don't want to fight them yet. So this is a small settlement. Oh, because it has spear instead of the shield. And now they can't run to the archer without being attacked. Big heart. I might have lost one soldier. I wasn't paying enough attention. Not that it matters, because we'll get more. You're Uchu, the consumer of instant ramen. Oh, I lost 2 soldiers. But then we got the lumber mill already. Peasant hut makes them. I don't care about these things really. It might be good to make a quarry and start getting stone. Because I don't see a quarry nearby just yet. Oh, right there. Then we will build the tavern. What was his special? Just creation essence. Yeah, the DLC releases on the June 7th. 8th on that. Oh, okay, so like today. Oh, can I just click like that to move over? And do the opposite. That is my dog coughing away. She's fine. Okay, more movement with the shoes. The great Mika has woken up. Six offense is better than that stuff. Who dares disturb her slumber? I don't think anyone, thankfully. She's just sleeping on the floor next to me, so I don't think I woke her up. I think that's just her waking up from her nap. They have to reload. You're fighting New York's smallest rats. Oh, these must be the upgraded version. Yeah, plague rats. So when they get damaged, they lose defense, but gain movement and damage. They have the same thing, but also deals an additional 25% of an attack's damage on the next 2 rounds. Is there a way to pass my turn and then attack again after the other people? Doesn't look like it. Because before you could wait and move yourself to the end of the thing. No, I could have done the minus initiative thing possibly twice. I misread the date. It's the 7th of July instead of Steam. I wondered. We have 36 initiative, 35, 31. So if I also slow them, then the other guy can get into combat with them first. So then I lose my soldiers, but save everybody else. I shouldn't have attacked there. Yesterday was 6-7, indeed. Only have one more soldier to soak up damage. 5 more troop initiative. Ability to bring 5 units for the first 2 battle rounds. Cunning gives all your troops more defense and range stuff, and I want to be able to bring 5 stacks of things. Foul beings, be gone from these lands, or you will be destroyed. Bound by oath, bound to her. Her, Stormfire, tell me what she wants before I put you back in your graves. Bound by oath, bound to conquer. It's included with the premium edition, so I think all you need to do is just download it upon release. I hope so. I remember you mentioning that when you gifted me the game, and so I'll definitely play the DLC. Redemption! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? I hope your stream went well. What were you playing? But it's good to see you, and it's good to see you streaming again. I think I saw you last week playing something with Kimmy. But I hope you had a great evening. Hi to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream every single night. So if you're ever bored when Redemption's not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Shoker, I hardly know her. Well, maybe she prefers it that way. What? Oh, I should have cast a spell. You're doing good, thanks for the shout out. You're playing Rivals, and yes. Oh, you were playing the sledding game or Grounded with Kimmy last week. Both the buff just to help against the retaliation. Thankfully they're not very strong. What is this game? It looks interesting. Songs of Conquest. It's basically a spiritual successor to, what is it called? Heroes of Might and Magic. So if you ever played those games when you were younger, then you'll definitely like this. What did you think of the Sea Slug asset? I tried not to click on it. You mentioned it could be a little spoilery or something like that. I saw it was related to Subnautica 2, and I haven't seen very much of anything at all about it, so I decided not to click it. Although the only spoiler, I guess, is that it's probably an NPC, and that's all. It's just a small fish. I don't have any way to create, what is it called? Marketplace probably just lets you trade money and resources. The memory of Bethesda putting 66.6% as the discount percentage to redeem the Dark Ages lives in your mind rent-free. That is actually smart of them. Nothing too spoilery, and it's something you can have on your model. Since it requires these gems to make the knights, I don't think I should make that yet, so we'll just make the barracks. That just increases the magic they have. Increases stats for money. You'll have to check this out. Is it on Steam? It is. I got it. If you want it, it's free on Epic Games Store right now. That's how I got it. Sinful there pointed it out. Go shower, Stinky. I shower every day. How can I be stinky? But hi, Elder. I hope you're well tonight. But yeah, if you don't mind getting it on Epic Games Store, you can literally get it for free right now. It is on Steam, though, if that's something you prefer, but then you'd have to buy it. I think it's on sale for 20 bucks, normally 40 bucks Canadian, so cheaper in American. You're doing assignments at 3 a.m., hashtag grad life. For the gold right now, because we're still at the start. Yeah, thanks, you don't mind the Epic Games Store. Indeed, I pretty much only ever get the free games on Epic Games Store. I never bother buying stuff regularly. Will the farm give me money? Yes, 75 gold a day. Tavern just gives movement. Oh, another tiny settlement. A small settlement of Crow Point had never grown very big. Sitting right on the border between the Barony of Loth and the Barony of Stoutheart, it had been the subject of many border wars. Yeah, Sam, you think you even got GTA 5 for free on Epic Game Stores? Wait, who Doom was Bethesda published by? Yeah. You post your games in Sashna's server if you ever feel they're worth a look, or if they regularly come with a price tag. Wielder Cecilia Stoutheart, it's a relief to see you. These are strange and dark times. Indeed it is. Report. It started some weeks ago. There were sounds of fighting and a terrible explosion from within the Tenderwild. We armed ourselves and kept a close walk. You got GTA 5 on Epic for free too. And what did you see? The Fae began to appear, and monsters we'd never seen or heard of, great shambling piles of bones that seemed melded together. We hid behind our walls and have been too afraid to send to Oak Haven for aid. We're on our way to Oak Haven and will send reinforcements. For now, you can breathe easy. You're under our protection. Stoutheart will stand. I can zoom out more and zoom in more. I don't see any... Oh, there's something that gives gold. Although there's a lot of NPCs for it. So actually, you have a Discord now? I've always had a Discord. I'm not as active as I should be in it, though, but Jed and Sinful are very active, and I sometimes pop in to pay attention to stuff. Cough, cough. So we can make a barracks to get more people. Don't know how he never even bothered to ask. It's all good. So we have the peasant hut. If I make the tavern here, then that makes the troubadours. And here I'll just make a farm for now for gold. And that's just movement. The sooner you typically upgrade those things, the better. And you want to hit up that for XP. Order magic, rank 1. Bigger world map scouting, unlock ability to carry 5 things. Order magic for now, for when I do level them up using for combat. Oh, is that permanently +1 music movement? To Ancient Amber or 1000 XP. I'll take the XP for now. Start of each battle round +1 of all essences for magic. You like the art style for this a lot. It does look cool, and I kind of like how they've done it a bit differently than Heroes of Might and Magic, where with the way that you build the bases and how there's a cap on how many units can be in a stack. You can increase it, but still. Until your troops attack or use an ability once, they receive ranged, melee, and spell resistance. So that means until I get like all my characters' turn, but I'm gonna go for all the essence. A hush of wonder fell among those who surveyed these majestic trees. Their lush canopy filtered the light, so shadows danced across the ancient forest floor and roots rose to trip the unwary. These were the old woods of Arleon. I want the old woods gold. Alright, breastplate, 8 defense, so it's twice as strong as my current one. Okay, +1 retaliation. Interacting with other wielders and raise their XP to this much of your wielder's own. Ooh. So then if they're high level, they can tutor the other people to catch up. But since there's a max cap every level anyways, I might just go for other stuff. +1 retaliation so my soldiers can attack multiple times. Oh, you need the hut here to do that. I can probably build the peasant hut afterwards. And this can't be upgraded any further. So this is kind of like a Civ a bit, right? Not entirely. I haven't played much Civilization, so it'd be hard for me to compare the two. It's literally exactly like Heroes of Might and Magic, though. I could just run this guy back already. You think you've heard of Heroes of Might and Magic? I'll run them back already. And then they can bring soldiers to her. 4 amber, 1000 XP. The amber is still kind of rare. The level doesn't look as big as it could be. Shoes of the Wanderer. 2 movement, 2... Okay, it's the same thing, but +1 radius. As Cecilia led her troops closer to the old portal, it suddenly hummed with energy. A blue shimmering field now filled its archers. The essence of a wielder has activated this old portal. The powers of the Empress and her wielders were great indeed. Those were the golden years, milady. Scamba? Oh, because you can't see the blanket. That they were. Now, let's see what's on the other side. I'll teleport back for now. Okay, if I kill these enemies, then the other guy can get reach us right away. I might switch over in a minute to Deadlock and do a single round of that before the end of the night. The ad break starts in 3 minutes, and I'll probably use that to go get a drink. That break to go get a drink and use the washroom. Thank you for the head pat. How is Deadlock? You had that in your library since you got an invite, but never tried it out. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I've played it so much lately. It is a MOBA, but it also plays a lot like an action shooter or a hero shooter. So if that type of stuff interests you, then I highly recommend trying it out. Ratatouille
Rat
the Sasha
banana.
redeem.
Rat mouse. Ratatouille the Sasha redeem.
I don't think this person paid the tree or offered to it for stuff. But we can bring out the Ratatouille redeem where I put them on my head. When we never upgraded that. But then give them the 2 archers. Give them as many as those as they can. Stack up this stuff again. You like some MOBAs? You used to be super into League. I think they need to click that thing before I forget. Yeah, that just gives a buff for 1 battle, so it's not that important. Just look at these places first. Can't upgrade that anymore. That says it needs a quarry to upgrade it. You've been reformed by Dragon Ball Gekishin squads these days. Used to, you promise. I was judging you for it, no joke. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Anybody, absolutely anybody can play League. There's no problem with that, even if it's not something I'm interested in. So upgrading it takes a lumber mill. But there's not enough stuff, so I would have to sacrifice one of these first. It's terminal. Okay, I'll open Deadlock. I'll take a quick break to use the washroom and such. Where's the chibi model? For the Ratatouille, the Sasha Redeem. Close the Epic Game Store. Deadlock is loading up. But I'm going to use the washroom, get a drink. I will be right back. Hi, I am back. And hi, Sleepless. Did you want to join for a match? There'll only be time to play one match, sadly, but... You're gonna play a prescription eventually? Sinful will absolutely love that. Just put on my sweater. You do? Then I will send an invite. And I will remember to set it to lane with party. Before they can retaliate. Now to decide who I want to play as. You've been lurking and waiting just in case. Oh snap. I could try Drifter at some point.
A pity we won't be working together.
You've been loving... Oh no, sorry, that was the lurking comment.
You won't regret this.
This city suits me, and it will be mine. Who the hell stitches? I'm duty bound to fight. You sure about that?
I'll select all those characters and then just see which it picks for me. Spin the wheel.
I represent Paradox.
Oh, Victor. I've seen so many good Victors, but I don't know how to play him that much. Let's go. Oh, I don't think I clicked to lane with teammate. Whoops-a-daisy. I literally said I was going to do that, and then I started looking at characters and didn't do that. Facepalm.
You have many questions, Victor, but only the Archmother can provide answers.
Pog. They literally specifically asked to swap with me. That works out perfectly.
I need to do whatever it takes to survive.
You can punch that wall twice to break it as a heads up. I didn't pay attention to that before. Grab an upgrade.
Come back if you need anything else.
Well done, Paige.
I'll be right back.
Sending shock. We can leave it all out there.
Aw, she was at one tap. Her teammate saved her, though.
Walked that off the Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Sometimes
Okay, so now I can do my AoE around myself.
I can be tough to be around. I get it.
I can be tough to be around, because they AoE around themselves. They literally killed their teammate there.
Should have left me alone.
Oh. I can't heal myself enough just yet, sadly.
Little protection goes a long way.
You liking this? You're assuming some characters power with others for a team up? Absolutely.
They're not killing me anytime soon.
You still get most of your souls by killing the little enemies like this. There are creeps around the map. There are crates with souls, jars of souls in them, as well as little urns that can have a permanent buff, like 25 more max health, or 3% more ammo for your gun, etc.
Demolition time.
Okay, this is cool indeed. There's the shop where you buy Bravos and Fleetless. My ult resurrects me, which makes it so I can actually push sometimes, even if I shouldn't.
That's gonna help keep your blood on the inside.
Okay, that had nothing in it. Honestly, could just use my res to push them. This guy looks fun to play. Yeah, they sacrifice their health, but then do an AoE. Their one ability, after they take enough damage, they can shoot their thing at them. Their other ability gives you an AoE heal over time. Or not AoE, but just a heal over time that gives other buffs.
You think you're winning?
Got too greedy, that's fair. I do that a lot too. Just remember, every time you die, you're then missing out on souls from anything I kill. So sometimes if you're at low health, it makes sense to just hold back and wait till you can kill banner wearers, banner holders. Okay, they did kill them.
Let's do that again.
Bigger
The lightning
heal
will
and less
keep me
cooldown
alive,
for my heal over
if it
time.
doesn't kill me first.
Don't mind the blood on that. It's gently used.
They've barely damaged any of our statues at all. Our guardians. You'll have a map. Try to have a match before bed or in the morning. You're installing it right now. I wish you luck. Bit of a learning curve, at least there was for me. But then again, I had never played MOBAs before.
I didn't think you had it in you, Perry.
Okay, they're double ulting sinful. Or sleepless, not sinful. They both start with an S. Close enough. This definitely looks like a learning curve. Then they ran away from my AoE. And let's go by. Sash to show these rivals where enemies ult you. It's true. They are ahead of us on souls.
Our yellow guardian has been destroyed.
Back. Forgetting how much that stings.
Oh! 3 people. Watch out, sinful. Or sleepless.
Headed to blue. Singularity's out.
Oh, they double ulted again.
It takes more than that.
Ready to unleash a black hole.
You're trying to branch out more on rivals. You normally play Punisher, but you've been playing Devil a lot more. Oh, they killed both Guardians. We're the only ones that hadn't killed a Guardian.
The spirit
I need to
urges
save up
me
to max that
reclaim.
out. Because then I can use it to heal. Daredevil's very strong. They are. I honestly feel they need to be nerfed. Oh, there's Bebop. Oh, there's 4 of us here.
They were right here.
Oh! Oh, you meant the dino. His name is Devil 2. Yeah, Devil Dino. I need to literally farm souls.
Wonder what I can get now.
Oh, Paige left me alone. Probably so I can get all of the souls myself. Oh, the Sinner's Sacrifice is up. You basically save your shield but don't have any heals when you get kidnapped by them? Indeed. He feels squishy as a tank. They have more souls than me, but I guess because I'm a victor, they ran. Or, oh, there was a partner there. I had another person.
We'll tip the scales.
Oh, now I have the healing off that.
Make this cut easier. Wear them down.
She still has her ult to revive with.
The pain will be worth it.
There's a Sinner's Sacrifice over here. Doesn't look like they're chasing me. Yeah, you definitely as you try to be aggressive with them. You do love it when you bite an Iron Man out of the sky.
Slay them and grow strong.
All those souls are unsecured, so I don't technically have them just yet.
How much that stings.
They must already have upgraded the range of their... Yep, the grapple elm is the first thing they maxed out. Okay, now I'm actually starting to get items that I can use.
My mistake. Pull back.
One charge, debuff resistance, and increased spirit scaling with that. More DPS, and enemies take more damage with this.
Our blue walker is
On
under
cooldown, gain
attack.
fire rate in this. Big decrease to cooldown when it's maxed out.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Stay safe out there.
And it looks like they killed the enemies already. So I'll max that out. Thankfully my team is drawing all the attention away. Bebop is here, so I'm gonna have to run. Oh, there we go, max that out. Dropping all those ults up there.
Headed to York.
Dead don't stay buried.
A little bit of the divine right here in your hot little hands.
Okay, Celeste isn't pushing forwards here. So I'll go grab those souls.
Headed to green.
I've almost caught up to the enemy Bebop.
I don't have a choice.
Broadway needs help.
Our blue walker is under attack. Pitiful life.
Nope, not worth it. Okay, it looks like Finn got away, so good for that. The bean tax.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Headed to Greenwich.
Okay, we pushed almost all the way to their base already.
Don't want to get jumped out here.
She shall temper your spirit.
I'll suffer, but I'll endure.
Our yellow walker is under
Okay,
attack.
time to go help Yellow. Okay, I didn't even do anything there.
The darkness creeps ever closer as the drifter walks amongst them.
Oh, didn't knock her off the thing.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Okay, they have two people there, and I'm not confident enough to fight them on my own.
Our green walker is under attack. I didn't think you had it in you, Paige.
Okay, it's lots of mobs at mid.
Our blue walker is under attack.
We had unfinished business.
Okay, I did get the kill on him there.
Drifter, your hand is felt across the battlefield.
Ready to heal.
Spirit Power is great for me because that affects my AoE, etc. I didn't really need that because I can regen myself, but thumbs up, I appreciate them wanting to help me. buy a high level item now.
Bang through with a pack of staples on the house.
I'm not seeing their enemies, which makes me nervous. Like, what are they doing? There's one of them there.
I see Devin. I see McGinnis.
I won't let you stop me from summoning the patron.
For your team.
Keep grabbing buffs.
I always come back.
Okay, my ult's cooldown is like cut in half. Oh, looks like Drifter is doing that.
Don't worry about a thing.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Transcendence cooldown, if I remember, affects items. So if I want it, I could buy Warpstone first. I feel like either Warpstone to teleport or Arctic Blast to slow people down so that they stay in my AoE.
Headed this
Our
way.
yellow walker is under attack.
I see Bebop.
This also
I
gives
never
bullet resist
expected
for a
pain
bit.
to be so lethal. It would seem this story has some surprises.
Soul Jar is here.
I'll show them pain. I see.
Come on, buddy.
We must deliver the urn safely.
Thank you.
You saved my life.
Professor, our yellow walker is under attack.
See, guys.
Oh, Bebop's up at the top. Oh, before she could even use her ult.
So this is what it feels like to be a hero.
That was good timing. Because she can use her ult to trade HP with someone. We still have a lot of us up. I think they're trying to push green.
Headed to Greenwich.
I do like that when you ping things or even type something like GG or thank
Headed to
you,
Greenwich.
your character actually makes a voice note of it. Oh, and they got the Rejuvenator there. Hey, I got her.
You guys can give up whatever you want.
I think all competitive games should do that when you ping, you feel like only people looking at it can see.
They couldn't have gotten far.
Your work is as impressive as it is necessary. The spirit urns waiting to be claimed.
Pull back.
Someone needs to buy Cursed Relic to deal with that. I can, but then it'll increase my damage by 10%.
Ready to heal.
You've changed, Paige. Your brother will be proud of you.
Don't you get it? I'm the protagonist. I always win.
And that didn't even use the reanimation stuff because it's just my ult.
It's St. Crispin's Day, baby.
We're ahead by literally 60k souls at this point. Oh, and we've wiped their whole team, so there's nothing they can do here.
Good game.
Oh, our page was up to 60k. Wow, that person said GG, then I hate knit, and then cut themselves off, but you can tell what they were trying to say.
I knew we could do it.
So I am going to be reporting them, if it lets me. Reported quite literally. Tune back into a spicy one. Indeed. But thanks for joining me, Sleepless. It was fun. It is 3 a.m., so I am going to wind down here. Okay, Dingus winded down. I just noticed I have all these tabs that are to other people now. Nene did. Dire and Quiet are still playing Marathon. Riri's playing Mahjong Soul. Thanks, stream. Have a great rest of the night. You too. Thank you for the raid earlier. Thank you for the follow. Thank you to everybody coming out and vibing with me. I do appreciate you all. I'll be back tomorrow night like I am every single night. Probably playing some more of that, A Song of Conquest or whatnot. Yeah. You all have a lovely rest of your night. Please take care of yourselves. I hope to see you around. Go say hi to Sai. But for now, goodbye, good night, and farewell. Farewell! Peace, 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 peace.